to my channel. I'm Jacqueline. If you're new here, I make new videos every week. I upload Monday, Wednesday, and Saturdays. And I make videos on all sorts of things, lifestyle, beauty, adventure, all sorts of things. And I would love it if you subscribed and sticked around for more of my videos. But today, I'm going to test out some new makeup. So you might be able to tell I have a little bit of like a breakout happening. I think I'm having a bad reaction to a new product I was trying. If I'm right, I'll let you know in a future video, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, it's just like really bad. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's this product. So I stopped using it today. I'm going to see if that helps at all. But anyway, so I figured it was a good day to try out the new well, they're not new, they're old custom cover drops. I bought these on sale at the Exchange, which is like a military department store. If you guys didn't know, my husband is in the military. And I think it's on sale so much because they redid the packaging. I have to double check. I don't think they changed the formula. Let me look. Okay, so yeah, it does look like they have a new packaging. It's like a clear frosted glass bottle now instead of this like black bottle. But it doesn't say anything about it being a new formula. So, yeah, I think they were just getting rid of these old packages. That's the reason they were so cheap. On Ulta right now, the custom cover drops, they made them, oh, these, okay. The new ones are also smaller sizes. So the new bottles say they only have 0.25 ounces. The old ones have half a fluid ounce. So that's definitely a big difference. Right now, the new bottles on Ulta are $29. This says it was originally, well, at the Exchange, everything tends to be a little discounted. So right now at the Exchange, these were $37.40 and I got it for $9.37. So pretty excited about that. I've never obviously used custom cover drops. Hopefully this is my shade. I got it in P40. And I think I'm going to mix it with a BB cream, this is one of my favorite BB creams. So I'm going to start by priming my face. However, I'm going to mix two primers. I normally do this anyway. I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Prime, the Blur and Redness, because of my little pigmentation I got going on down there. So I'm going to focus this kind of towards like this area of my face, but I am going to kind of take it everywhere. Here, I'm just going to kind of pat it into those faces first. This doesn't have like a super green tint to it, but it does help just kind of tone that redness down, and kind of, it does really a good job of like blurring and filling everything in. So I really like this primer. Okay, and then on top of that, I'm going to take a little bit of the Becca First Light Priming Filter. I did buy a big bottle of this because I'm like obsessed with it, but I'm still trying to get through like my little travel size first. I've already washed and moisturized my face and stuff and put on sunscreen. So if you see like a white cast, it's my sunscreen. I think I'm gonna buy a new one, but because like this one was good, it just leaves a white cast, which is annoying. So all right, so like I said, I'm gonna mix those two foundations together. So what I'm gonna do is I have a little palette right here. It's just a Bath & Body Works old lid that I've sanitized. I'm gonna get a little dollop of that's the Maybelline BB Fresh 8-1 Skin Perfector BB cream thing. I'm just giving this a shake because I'm not sure. And I think I'm just gonna add like a few drops. So you guys can see that, yeah. These droppers don't work very well. That's the only thing that I was concerned about. Like, how do you get like a drop out of, like, you can't really get drops out of this, can you? That's so thick. Okay, yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take, where is that? I have this flat foundation brush, like paddle brush. I'm just gonna kind of grab some off of the thing, and I'm just going to use that brush to kind of like mix these together. So I know how this BB cream performs because I use it all the time. So I'm going to use this flat brush still and just kind of paint a few stripes. I need a mirror. Paint this on my face. And like I said, I thought it'd be a good day to try this out because I do have all that texture going, or that pigmentation going on down there. Okay, so I'm gonna take my sponge and I'm just gonna start blending that out. Oh, that's actually a pretty good match to my chest. My face and my neck tend to be, well, especially like my neck. My face is actually tends to be dark, and then my neck's light, and then my chest is dark again. It's very odd. Okay, so I am getting a lot more coverage than I normally would out of just the BB cream, so you can definitely tell those custard cover drops are adding some coverage. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add just a few. Let's see, I'm gonna just kind of grab some on my finger. Then just add a little bit of just the custom cover drops to these areas where I'm having this issue. Yeah, I mean, that's got some really good coverage, definitely evening everything out. You can really see my texture now though, which is fine. I mean, it's gonna happen. Yeah, I mean, that's full coverage. Even with a sponge, it definitely like covered, you can see it covered everything up that I'm going through. Obviously you can still see the texture, but like I said, can't really do anything about the texture, you know? It's gonna be there, but it definitely like covered up all the redness. So that's nice. Sorry, my nose feels like it's just like running everywhere. I don't know why. I think what I like about it is that now I don't feel like I have to conceal these parts and put even more liquid on them, which is nice. I'm going to do a little bit more concealing under my eyes just to kind of brighten up the under eye area. So I'm going to mix my Age Rewind and my Flower Beauty Light Illusion. And I'm going to do that a little bit just down the middle of my face as well. The same combo. Not too much on my chin just because I don't want to emphasize, not too much on my chin because I don't want to emphasize that texture. So I think I am going to set it all just a little bit because that BB cream tends to be pretty tacky, so I don't want to have things like slipping and sliding or like getting stuck when I'm blending on top of this. I can't tell if it's like the custom cover drops made it matte. I don't think it like made it matte or anything. It just kind of made it more full coverage, which is nice. So I don't have a new powder. I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me loose powder. I'm trying not to get too much powder on that texture again. I don't want to emphasize it, so trying to not do too much on top of that texture. Once it goes concealed, it's like okay now. Because the more you layer stuff up, the more that texture is gonna stand out. So you don't want to add too much to it. All right. So the other new things I'm gonna try out today is one I've used like a couple times before and I have been really enjoying it. Is a Smashbox Cali Contour Kit. So I'm gonna use the blush and the bronzers out of this. But then I also bought this Perfect Light highlighting powder from Cover FX, which was also on sale. I don't know if they're redoing the packaging for this as well. Let me look. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're changing the packaging, but I got this one on sale for really cheap too. So right now on Ulta or on Sephora. This Perfect Light highlighting powder is $34. At the exchange it was $28.90 and I got it for $7.27, so really good deal. So I'm going to use this as my highlighter. This is in the color Sunlight. Do they sell that on? Yeah. It's described as a soft golden glow. So I'm going to go on with the Cali Contour Kit first. I am going to do a little bit of contouring. Kind of feeling a little glam today, so I'm going to use this cooler shade over here to do my contour. I'm also going to take a little bit smaller of a brush and just slightly contour my nose, which I normally don't do, but I'm feeling adventurous today. And just slightly under my lip. Also give you a shadow, make your lips look a little fuller. Okay, and then I'm gonna mix the bronzy glowing shade and that the warmer bronzer together and just kind of bronze up the skin. All right. And then the last thing I'm going to use from this kit is the blush, which I think is beautiful. It's kind of like a nice warm bronze blush, which I love. But it is super pigmented, so be careful. Alright, yeah, so I love this kit. Every time I use it, I think my face looks great. So it always looks really healthy and glowing and just like really nice. So I'm loving that. And then for the highlight, like I said, I'm going to use this Cover FX, what do they call it? The Perfect Highlighting Powder in Sunlight. So I'm just going to have a pretty dense little brush. Okay, I think I really like this. It's really like natural, but it doesn't like, I'm trying to look at my mirror. It doesn't like emphasize any texture. It just gives you just enough like beautiful like lit from within glow. It's definitely not like boom in your face highlighter, but it's definitely like I feel like it goes really well with that Cali Contour Kit. It just makes my skin look really healthy and dewy and fresh and like I have a really good skin day. Except for my breakout, but that's okay. Alright, for my eye look, I think I'm going to use two old, not old palettes. I haven't used this one this much. This is the Rimmel Magnifies Spice Edition. But I also really love these L'Oreal Infallible, and I want to use the one in Amber Rush. And I want to do kind of like a warm, bronzy, smoky eye. So I thought these two palettes would be perfect for that. So I'm just going to clean off my brushes really quick with my Sonia Kashuk dry brush spray stuff. It's amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna go in the Magnified Spice Edition palette. I'm gonna go in with this light shade right here. Just kind of put that in my crease and kind of all over because that's pretty close to my coloring, like my skin color. Wow, that took me forever to figure out the word I wanted to use. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with this fourth shade right here and just start working that into the crease. I'm not going to go too much into like the darker purples and like more like purpley color ones, but I'm going for like a more warm brown sort of look with a bronze, so it's kind of what I'm thinking. These are always my favorite looks for summer. I think they're so pretty in the summer, like a nice warm brown with a bronze shadow. Like if you're out in the sunlight, it just like catches the light so well. So I am definitely ready for summer and spring. This is definitely like a look I would probably rock at one of these bachelorette parties I'm going to soon. They're both, one of them I can't tell you where it is because I'm planning it, and my best friend, I don't know if she's watching these or not, but she does not know where she's going yet. I think she has an idea, but but she doesn't know where she's going. And the other one, actually, the other person doesn't know where they're going yet either. But they are both warm and beachy, so definitely this would be a great look for something like that. If it comes out the way I'm envisioning it, which hopefully it does. Okay, and then on a little bit smaller of a brush, I'm gonna take this like kind of warm copper brown shade and just start deepening up the crease, focusing mostly on the outer V sort of area, but dragging it in a little bit into that crease. Okay, and then on my finger, I'm going to take the L'Oreal Infallible shade, and this is an Amber Rush. This is one of my favorite shadows. And I'm just going to pack that all over the lid. And then I'll blend it out with a brush, but I'm just going to kind of get it all on. This is just a beautiful, beautiful shade, and the shadow's great. It lasts a really long time. It's great just like on its own too. Like I love to just throw this on my lid and then use a brush to blend it out. And then it's just like a perfect one shadow sort of look. So there's not really like a dark shade in this palette that I am like feeling for my outer V to like deepen it up a little bit. So I'm gonna take my Naked Basics 2 palette actually and go in with the deepest shade here. Kind of mix these two last shades actually. And just kind of deepen that outer V area just slightly. I'm gonna take that brush that I used on this kind of like reddish shade in here without any new product on it, just kind of blend. Alright, and then for the lower lash line, I'm gonna take little kind of like fluffy flat brush and go in with that first shade the second shade I used, this kind of like lighter brown sort of shade. Just kind of connect the upper and lower. And just start smoking out just a little bit. Alright, and then on a little bit denser of like a pencil brush, I'm going to take that reddish brown shade that I used in the crease and just run that along the lower lash line as well. So that's the eyes. I'm going to do my eyebrows next, and I'm going to use my favorite little NYX pencil. It's sharpening, however. So I just bought this really cheap little NYX sharpener too, and it works great. So it's the only downside of this pencil is that it is like an actual pencil that you just sharpen, but it works great, so I don't care. Okay, and I'm gonna set this all down with my all-nighter, of course. Also, I didn't realize how frizzy my hair looks. Okay. Anyway. I'm gonna set my eyebrows with my Essence Make Me Brow, and then I have one more new product. Oh, and then lipstick, but lipstick is not super new to me. And I haven't used it a lot, but I got it a while ago, so. Okay. So the last new thing to me is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. Super excited to try this out because I've heard great things. So I'm gonna coat my upper and my lower lash line. So that's the difference. I think it looks really nice. I'm gonna go over with a second coat, but I think it looks pretty good. I don't know if it's better than my Voluminous mascara by L'Oreal. That's my favorite. Or my Lash Sensational by Maybelline. This is up there though. It's pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna give it another coat. I usually would give my mascara 2 coat anyway, especially for like a more smoky look. Because I don't wear falsies, so I like to load up on my mascara. Okay, so it's not clumping, which I love because I hate clumpy, like spidery mascara. I want my lashes to look fanned out and like I have a ton of them, but they're super long. That's what I like. Oh, that's okay. Whoa, the second coat really made a difference. So hopefully you can see the second coat on this eye. I think it made a big difference. Very happy with that. My one side always tends to get clumpier than the other. I don't know why. Like with every mascara I use. Okay, I'm really liking this mascara. It's a great price point, and I think it did pretty good. So I'm gonna see how well it lasts throughout the day, but I'm gonna let that dry, and then I did get some on my eyelids. So I'm gonna get that off, and then I'm just gonna use a little Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in Toffee. I love this lip gloss. I got it in like obviously a little sample. So. And I love the applicator on this because if you turn it like kind of this way, you can kind of like line like that. It just makes it easier to apply. I just love this color too. It's like the perfect nude. Alright, I'm just gonna take my finger and kind of flick off some of that mascara I got on my eyelid. Per usual. If you've ever watched any of my makeup videos, you know I get mascara everywhere. I can't help it. Alright, so that is the complete makeup look. I love how it turned out actually. I'm actually really happy with these custom cover drops. I'm really glad I got them. I think these are gonna be great for like the weddings and stuff I'm in. I think they're gonna be perfect because so far it's not like looking too dry on my skin or anything. So I'm loving that. I also really liked that Cover FX highlighter. Really happy with that highlighter. I think it looks beautiful on my skin. But yeah, I'm really happy actually with everything I've tried out. I was a little cautious about that mascara, but I think that mascara looks really good too. I'm gonna see how long it lasts on my lashes, but I'll give you an update in one of my vlogs. You're gonna see this on Saturday, probably on Monday. So my very next video, I'll give you an update of kind of like how this held up throughout the day, because I do have to clean the apartment. I'm gonna run to Ulta and return the culprit of my little breakout here. But yeah, I hope you guys like this look. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to stick around for more of my content. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next adventure. Bye!